Yeah, I thought it was a good hockey game. I thought, you know, I thought we came out with a little bit of spunk and spark, and then, you know, I think they took it to us pretty good in that second period. But I like the way our team handled that and found a way to come back and win. And I think, you know, we came out with the younger kids on fire in the beginning, and then our older players kind of stepped it up in the end. So overall, a great team effort. I thought our team played well, and you know, we got ourselves in a final. So that's always something to be really proud of, and we're giving ourselves a chance to win another trophy.
Questions, and please just wait for the mic.
For both Daryl and Makenna, you know, Daryl, you and your line kind of opened up with the scoring, especially in the first period, and then Makenna, just kind of your line that took over. What were some of the differences between what you saw in the first period and then going on, and then Makenna, you know, what you saw in the first period and then moving on?
Well, in the first, the entire team just came out with a ton of energy, and we capitalized on a few quick turnovers in the neutral zone. And then in the second period, we started to make a few mistakes, and then they capitalized on those mistakes. But then luckily, Makenna and some of the other upperclassmen and her line stepped up to get the win for us.
Yeah, I think we just stuck to our systems and just trusted each other and just played for each other. You know, obviously that's a tough game, and coming off that second period, we just wanted to pick it up, and, you know, our coaches put systems in place for a reason, and we trusted the process, and it paid off for us.
Daryl, this question's for you. Being in your first Beanpot, 2 goals, what's it mean for you to play in this kind of tournament and then going into a championship game as well?
It's really fun to play in the Beanpot. There's so many Massachusetts girls on this team, so it's such a special tournament for them, and it's just really meaningful for the entire team, so it's exciting.
Can you just take us through your second period goal, your second goal in the first, the Deacon Dangle past Bugowski?
Yeah, so Katrin made an awesome pass to me, and then the goalie kind of, she slid all the way to the left, so it was just an easy deke move, I guess.
And Makenna, this question's for you. 3 goals in this Beanpot. You've been a part of it before. You have 2 to your name. Are you looking for a third coming next Tuesday?
Yeah, definitely. It's huge for our team. You know, it's the first trophy of the season, so I think that, you know, we're just trying to gear up now for UNH on Friday, but then, you know, it's easy to get up for Tuesday. So we just need to take care of Friday first and then move on.
Daryl, every goal scorer is different. What I'm curious is, do you have an idea, hey, if I have a breakaway, I want to do this, or you eyes up reading the goalie before you make a decision?
Yeah, when I'm going in on a breakaway, I usually try to see if the goalie's, how far she is in her net. And if she's like really far out, then I'll try to deke. If she's really deep in her net, then I'll look to shoot.
I don't want to give away too many of your secrets here. Coach, it was like a tale of 2 periods between 1 and 2. What was the message in the second intermission coming out into the third? Because I know that wasn't the period you wanted. At least what you can tell us here.
Yeah. You know, I thought we withstood the storm in that second period, and I told them that. You know, that team over there, they're a very good team. I know their record doesn't necessarily show it, but they're a very good hockey team. And you know, in the third, we wanted to keep it simple. And like Makenna already said, you know, we wanted to get back to our systems, where I think we got a little bit off in that second period, and you know, and try to keep things simple, not try to overthink too much. And once you start to keep things simple, then you start to feel more comfortable. And I think that's what happened in the third period.
My last question, on the disallowed goal on the bench, did you have a pretty good feeling that it was clearly interference, or were you just fingers crossed waiting for the replay?
Yeah, I had no idea. It was a little bit too difficult to tell from my perspective. You know, I knew the puck went in the net, so I was thinking that was probably going to be the call, but I didn't know what they were looking at, that they were looking at goalie interference. And then, I mean, both referees said it was pretty clear, so.
Makenna, this question's for you. As Northeastern tied the game in the second period and even into the third period, it seemed like they were really controlling the game, and then each of your goals really turned the momentum. Before you scored the goal, the momentum kind of turned as your shift was on the ice. How is it that your line was able to turn that momentum and get those goals?
Yeah, I think we just really focused on trusting the systems, like I said. Our forecheck is crucial, and, you know, when we have Megan forechecking hard, being a great F1, it's really easy for Kenzie and I to read her. So I think a lot of credit goes to her, and, you know, Kenzie's a great playmaker, so I think all the credit goes to them, and our defense were amazing back there, and, you know, just delivering us with great passes. So I think it was just an all-around great effort, and just sticking to our systems.
Coach, Katie had 36 saves tonight. She had a big series of saves in the second as well. Looking at her performance this season, what really sticks out for you?
Yeah, I think she's played great for us. I think she is keeping things simple as well. Hate to keep using the same thing, but I think she's keeping it simple as well. And you know, we know they're going to throw a lot of pucks at the net. We know they're going to throw people at the net, and she's got to withstand that. You know, there's not much we can do. We can try to protect and keep them away, but they're fast forwards that are flying through that crease, and I think she did a good job with that tonight. And there were a few pucks in the second that I don't think she saw fully saw, because they got people to the front of the net, but. Overall, I mean, in that third period, I thought she made some big saves for us, and on a couple in throughout the whole game, she made some big saves for us, and that's what you need your goalie to do. And you know, I'm certainly, I know that we're pretty lucky to have her.
Coach Katie Bird ended up having those 36 shots against her, but it looked like it could have been even more if not for Grace Mazzal, Tony Ann, and Serena, with a lot of plays in the crease out front. What did you see out of your defense preventing shots from even getting to Katie before that?
I would say our D as a whole, in terms of our whole team in the defensive zone, I thought we blocked a lot of shots tonight, and that's not necessarily our forte, but it's something that I thought our wings did an unbelievable job of blocking pucks when we need them to. On the penalty kill, I thought these guys blocked a lot of pucks. Our forwards blocked a lot of pucks, and our D. You know, our D. You know, they go hard out there for 60 minutes, and I thought that overall they did a great job, you know, getting to pucks when they could and knowing when they couldn't, and they could just stay at home. And I think, you know, that's something that you learn when you're in that defensive zone more and more. And today we were in it more than we have been, and I think that they handled the pressure great.